Hello, ladies and gentlemen, here I am again. This is probably the 5th time today that I've put together a video for you. And I do this because each time I'm inspired, I have to do what I have to do. I can't put it off to later because the inspiration might leave. A moment ago, I was looking at the YouTube videos to find out how to do some work on my car. You know, I'm jack of all trades now since I can't afford to have those professionals to do it, and I'm tired of this. And I happened to see something that was referring to Bob Mueller, or Mueller, however you pronounce his name. And I tacked on it, and I could tell that the person that was speaking was from Fox Channel, backing the Republican point of view, or should I say the Republican camp. And they were talking about Alan Schiff had thrown Mueller under the bus. And they were also saying something that Rosenstein had made some indications to Bob that if he goes outside of the parameters that have been set for this Russian probe, that he'd have to deal with that. And as I listened to these people, they were all laughing. They were just excited about Bob Mueller possibly doing something. They didn't speak of the possibilities. They spoke of it as if it was a fact. Now, I'm referring also to when I hear those other stations, those other social media stations that refer to the Democratic point of view against Trump. Now, I must admit, knowing that Trump is a representation of evil, I feel a little bit more relaxed when I hear the Democrats talking about it. But what disgusts me is when they're laughing as if they got him now, they got him now. Just as disgusting as I hear the Republicans when they're talking about, well, we got him now, we got him now. And here you are, the American people, who got people who have access to these various mediums, and they are out there playing games with your lives, playing games with your children's lives, playing games with this nation. Now, be it unto you, if you can, everybody on the face of the earth, well, I'll just keep this in America, everybody is doing or has done something wrong. No one is perfect. And if you've got access to review people's history and things that's going on, you can find something ugly about every individual in America. And so while people are saying and putting their faith in somebody trying to come to your liberation, for instance, not too long ago, Democrats were thinking that General Kelly, was going to be able to tie Trump in a knot so he can act like he has some sense. That didn't happen. Then all of a sudden you start putting your trust in Mueller, hoping that he'd be able to do something. As far as you know, he's an upstanding gentleman. He's a good man. He doesn't have anything that would make him embarrassed. And so you put your faith in him waiting till he does it. Everything that he does, you're laughing at him. You're laughing at Trump. You're laughing at the Republicans. And the Republicans are just standing there act like they don't know what's going on. And the people be damned. The people, again, be damned. And I'm sitting there looking at you. And I'm telling you every time I make a point of view that there's not but one way you can cancel out all this junk, all this jive turkey, all this bias. And that is by doing things the way God would have it done. And that is to say that God doesn't separate. Only thing that God separates is evil from good. Evil from good. And since he does that, he represents good. And good goes for every last human being in America. Every human being on the face of the earth. That's what God does. And all you have to do is go for it too, for your dreams to come true. And the way you do that is not trying to divide yourself and laughing at here and laughing over there, but treating people like you want to be treated. Republicans treating Democrats like they want to be treated. Democrats treating Republicans like they want to be treated. And everybody looking out for the interests of one another to make sure that nothing like what Trump has done, or nothing like anybody is doing that does not represent good, gets a chance to ride on the wave. This is the way. And right now you're just laughing and laughing and laughing, both of you laughing and laughing and laughing like you're two stupid fools. I can't help but saying that. It sounds ugly, but you're sounding like two stupid fools. And the people who are out here listening to you, joining their team and joining their team, and all of you going straight to hell if you don't straighten this stuff out. I say it again, all of you going straight to hell if you don't straighten this stuff out. And every last one of you sitting up in these churches thinking that you got an upper hand on somebody. You're going straight to hell too because you're in that same boat. Now, if you can't represent God and God's way of life, all of you going straight to hell. I'm not going to go down that way with you because I don't give a heck about what this bull is. I'm going to tell you the truth as I see it. I'm going to tell you what's good for me. I'm going to tell you what's good for you. And if you think that something is good for you that abuses somebody else and takes from them, you are, like my granddaddy that raised me used to say, he didn't just call me a fool if I did something like that. He called me a stark naked fool. And this is the way you, the American people, are acting. You're acting like a stark naked fool. And now you're probably saying, how in the heck can I come to you and say, make me the replacement senator from the state of Minnesota? Or in 2020, make me the president of the United States? I know you're saying these things to yourselves. And as long as you're a stark naked fool, you cannot see any truth in that. You can see no continuation in that. You can see no progress in that. But if you wake up and start acting like you got some sense, you thank God Almighty that somebody will stand up and tell you the truth. Now, I've been pissed off with you because of what I've been hearing. I've been pissed off with you what I've been seeing. And I'm telling you, I'm fed up with it. You better straighten your butt up or I'm going to stop talking to you. I'm just going to go ahead and leave you on this plane. Well, I can't do that because I got some kids here. And I got to stay here. The representation that I give for them, I give to you as well. But by being here, maybe, just maybe, my kids can carry this thing forward for me in the name of God. Because it sure doesn't look like you going anywhere, that you're going to ride this boat straight down to hell. Now, I'm going to leave that there. Take it for what it's worth. Bye-bye.